And so when I got up to emergency and was promoting on the second dynamic, that's where I met Trey. And Trey really helped me. He's the one that got me back in calm with my family, and we just had a beautiful relationship after that, my family and I, and they loved Trey, and and I did an admin scale with Trey, and at the time I was clear, and now I'm OT5, and as a result of the admin scale that I did with Trey, just life got better. I did training, I co-audited FPRD, and I just kept moving up the bridge. And then this whole time, when Trey and I met, I was doing book one auditing and ethics consulting, and we were working together. And so I just saw all these years. That was January 9th, 1982 that we met. And so we've been together ever since, and I just have seen the results that, you know, he's just been auditing. He lives in the auditing chair. He's been auditing in the same auditing chair, the same office, since before I met him, every day. And just the wins. Yeah, you know, actually I was quite famous. When people would meet me, they go, "Oh, are you related to Trey?" And he just had this word-of-mouth reputation. He had helped so many people. And it was so nice, because he was the one person who I just noticed my postulates worked better after I met him. And I achieved what I wanted to achieve, and he saw me. You know, any case there he sort of ignored, and he saw me. And as a result of that, I just became more me and stronger and did better and achieved my goals. Which probably brings us to when he got declared, you know, it was unbelievable. I knew it was totally wrong. There were people from the church trying to convince me he was suppressive. Well, I've done the PTS course at least 2 times. I've high crimed every issue in the pack, and I knew he was at the top of the scale. And that's not who the suppressive was. So there was really no Q&A in my universe on what was going on. I clearly saw that things had drastically changed. You know, I was amazed at how drastically things had changed within the church. It was really the opposite of what it used to be. And
somebody is definitely aiming the wrong target. And we know what it means from the course that you just mentioned, when somebody...
Yes, because I saw that people came to see Trey, they did better. He helped them. And it was very obvious. I could see with my own eyes. And so the suppression was against him, not from him.
Yeah. Okay. How about your present time life? Are you helping anybody using Scientology?
Well, actually, I'm helping Trey because he's helping a lot of people. He's very busy now. It was really amazing that, what's really amazing is he's auditing all the time now. He's doing minimally 40 hours a week. And he actually has a waiting list. And I am meeting so many really wonderful people. There's people coming out of the woodwork I haven't seen in years. There is such a demand for standard tech, and he's delivering it. So what I'm doing is trying to free up his time so he can deliver a lot of tech. And I, meanwhile, am just meeting so many really wonderful people. There's just OT wins happening all the time in my house. And so,
isn't that great?
it actually is, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, helping people.
It's about helping people. It's about, you know, deleting negativity, getting people to be the best they can be, and it's just people just having wins all the time.
Okay, thank you. And here's the last question I'm asking everybody. How do you see the future of Scientology?
Well, that's quite interesting. Here it is Independence Day, and I was actually seeing I watched something on the History Channel yesterday. I was at the gym on the treadmill, and something was on about in the beginning of America. You know, we freed ourselves from England, and then the heads got together, and they talked about George Washington as being a uniter, someone who could unite everyone. And I see certain people as I see Trey like that. I see others like that who are all inclusive of everyone. It's you know, back in early America, they didn't want too many federal rights or state rights. Well, again, in our organization, you don't want the central power controlling everything. It's more, I guess it's sort of like a democracy, where, you know, you want everyone doing well and being a part of it. And in the independent field, people, you have people who are up the bridge. They're naturally ethical, theta beings doing productive things left to their own. But we are a group. And how it's all going to come together will be interesting. And I feel that it's happening. Some people have mentioned a loosely knit community where, you know, like for example, Trey doesn't need a product officer. He just needs to do. You know, you don't need heavy-handed stuff. People want the tech. They want to go up the bridge. You put in ethics until tech goes in. Well, tech is going in. People want it. So we just have to get rid of all the things in the way of it and let people naturally do what they want to do. I just feel it's going to be wonderful, and we have to make sure this never happens again. At this party today, there's a lot of old-timers who were here from the beginning. There's people who worked with Ron. There's people who remember the good days, and we have to, I think, get all these people together, and just like the early days of America. And I don't have an exact answer, but I know we have to get these people who know what it's like in the early days and who are trained and well-intentioned and all-inclusive to somehow put it together.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay.